Do you know and nine not no me sabo me wa munyina ha mama kwa baba entertainment review and Benada July ne that also ensia ya transia ne sa mamunyina kwa ba
yeah Drip 101 yeah my niggas so when them say watch your blog and you know Fugazi in this corner bro before you cap the Lamborghini truck making sure I will drip in the when you plug my niggas so when them say watch your blog and you know Fugazi in this corner bro before you cap the Lamborghini truck making sure I will drip in the when you plug you know that drip is very necessary anytime you pull up you gotta be scary Savannah shopping I be mini pateri Woody Gucci do now Coca-Cola Perry I used to rock fakes now we turned up 450 on the fucking 10 top. It's like an addiction, nigga, we can't stop. If you can relate, let me see your hands up. Now by the dripping, now nigga, we get more. We'll be back heavy Louis, but I said no. Cause everybody be rocking the same shit. I'll rather pull up in the fucking vet more. Since you're the dripping, no, we know the big brands. Minye sika krana me with big plans. Rolling up, be replacing my wristband. Mas I wish I could on their distance. Charlie niggas say with him, say watch your blog. And they don't Fugazi in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip in the way you plug. My niggas say with him, say watch your blog. And they don't Fugazi in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will.
He calls this one Fugazi. Sakodia there.
Cause a couple dollars even for the right deal. Grills the teacher, your friend is spotlight grill. Macy Margiela on an off-white sale. On a regular day, be Air Force Ones. The person me shop body, I'm a woman low down. Sonia, we see Cabelson and me would me chia. Last time I just say we wish I was to go fan. Casablanca t-shirt on a chill day. Yeah, the card I swipe it, but we still day. Maybe can't tell me that actually give way. Hope you're plugging our friend, it don't be eBay. Each and every morning with the pop tags. Charlie no Fugazi at the top class. It's dripping the one where we know they walk fast. Some shadows they reserve them for rock stars. What else? When them say watch your blog. No Fugazi in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip in the way you plug. When them say watch your blog. And you know Fugazi in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip in the way you plug. What else? Now.
Okay, so me munyina kwa baby memra ya entertainment reviews so na studio no ham saying Kofi Asamoah translate that ewie okame ho na iba be di juma die na alkonti amde sakode nyom de chance here san na there was news all over say July busumi ya ne de to so enkono nyom tuni sakode ebeyi ne album foforo kra no pressure na July ne that also nkono CNBD kan no news all over na ya da sorry ya Sakode the press release be aba bonting na ne nyina na se we say album release date no wasesa no enti want me 9th July nanka Sack Nation ne chitafo nyina fans wo mo hwe nim se beba no say want me and you know album name 9th July na and some of the two journal saying that here or say I know how excited you all are for my new album #no pressure. That feeling inspired me every day in the studio to push myself and my songwriting to the limit. I've never been more determined to make an album that you will love deeply. #no pressure now to deliver the album that you all deserve. I need a little more time. There's been a hold up clearing some samples. That's all. The new release date is 30th July 2021. Thank you all for your love and support. Sakode and the way at about to abonting ediche netita for say na wonim see senia ebabeto dua wodi kan senka July bosumi ne de to so nkono na chese album ne ba abontin no sisi a we hu ni se enya ade a ebetimi akọ sa album no entimi emba on the 9th July senior na man for hwe nim no album no entimi mba so or the akọ 30th July na o say ni nyina gina se album no samples ni biwa o ye se nkobetimi akle meaning baby a fever but that's what the release is when to me unclear samples ne enuntia I remember studio no han say na yen share common ase ewie yen fa sakode edie en hyaase na yen ko enim Kofi Asam atena ase sansana tili ekua nipa so atena ase e studio no han say ma remember studio na yen share en common ase Kofi
Kwasi
well akwaba
yeah.
Okay, so my main shot, I'm sure, sir, the news about Sakode release on the 9th of July. Any the press release in so the about to abonting. What I say on to me album no 9th July, rather 30th July, and the fancy training. To say in some working.
I think Sakode Wayade Wama album no and who the day any anticipation. A woman, wama a heighten a kosuro bebre senior na etiano. In fact, I'm even tempted to believe that part of his promotional strategies, the postponing Adiano. But I was also expecting that we would know some reason, and I say, who at the point in 9 July, no. Into me masu because you know no can say and can the birthday on the 10th in 9 July in the perfect birthday to the fans, gift to the fans. But
now okay about reason, you know, said okay can release now. Or say I need a little more time.
Yes.
There has been a hold up clearing some samples. That's all. But yes, me who say oh can be about say utie ne interview bi so on Adeshop live yeah. Na ohwe ensem a release na de beto abontin na ohwe eye ensem na wono ankasa interview oni Adeshop live yeah ne ensem o ka so etie for entie ensem no mama just few minutes be na me mo yes ansem no de tu dwa no na memra na wasem no entimi sisu ye papa so Sakode ahead of a album interview ni Nigerian presenter Adeshop live edin komo na ansem o de tu dwa about ni album no obusa na about ni album no ni release ni ya kaka yentie na yemra na Kofi ento ansem no so
at the 9th on the 9th of July.
Yeah.
But there's something special happening that if I don't I might have to push it a little bit. I'm not saying I've decided, but for what is happening, it's so like necessary that I need to capture that. So that might affect the release, but we're still going to release a record on the 9th.
But the album's done.
Yeah, I know. There's something I can't talk about.
That's
big. Yes, it's big, and it would help if we could push it, but. At this point, it still holds. On the 9th of July, that's my birthday. It will be the best time to release it. The next day, 10th is my birthday. It's the best timing to give my fans gift for my birthday. So it still holds on the 9th of July. But if anything, I'm going to keep you guys posted.
Something happening or CBBC that he needs to capture it. That needs to be captured. Ebia 170 my main sign more and 70 bium sam fama na me ba my kind release you know na yen fan toto ho ne hwa ade yentie
This point at the 9th on the 9th of July.
Yeah.
But there's something special happening that if I don't I might have to push it a little bit. I'm not saying I've decided, but for what is happening, it's so like necessary that I need to capture that. So that might affect the release, but we're still going to release a record on the 9th.
But the album's done.
Yeah, I know. There's something I can't talk about.
That's big.
Yes, it's big, and it would help if we could push it. But at this point, it still holds. On the 9th of July, that's my birthday. It will be the best time to release it. The next day, 10th is my birthday. It's the best timing to give my fans gift for my birthday. So it still holds on the 9th of July. But if anything, I'm going to keep you guys posted.
Okay, all right. So Sakode interview on the Shop live no, and someone can say something special happening that it's necessary. Say Sadia no timi capture ye nim, but reason what am I in the press release and say there's been a hold up clearing some samples. So I don't know which is which, but if I mean you, now come on, say
and I make us say, Utie release no any interview now. I say two different things because when you use the word, there's something special. I don't think clearing samples something big, or like he said, you know, when he's the way something special and it's big. I don't know where the conversation is. Say big, you know, yeah, bibia or the back album no and special ni bibia or the back count to me release now because over the countenance in interview now. He said something big, special in smiles. I said he was at ease until, but Usher's statement, you know, so a release now. Or say samples be near the so we use you know, so munya home clearance, the paperwork's be near there. I mean, that's basically what it means. And two different things, Kwasi. But in all, no, I also believe that they say no album release no, I could do pen so be a. So audition next year December cry ebefa because I'm not interested. I am more.
Ebi say it is because Enyama ACCCR no in terms of ebi no kro mo release album to say be alpha o ma sterling in your account pressure no so no pressure but there's pressure and because no pressure but there's pressure and so to me change so because of the total press release name somewhere or can that means that it's always okay the timing probably 9th July in my birthday minya but me share exigencies of the time nyama isi no challenge mo am to me antwinkwechi mu but that time maybe things have died out a little.
Probably as at now there it is unclear what the exact reason is because a press release cassette paperwork be in so movie and an interview and one kasa so I about the same topic, you know, or say something special and something big. And the guy said, but the album is done. Or say, yes, it's done. It's as a tray and your mommy and son, yeah, for so a cabo mania muntias here. But the American say, now we don't even know what the reason is. I'm finding the name reason, you know, and that's a reason they move beer and no cry. Because he said, time and no issue. One of the issues will never be because Omar Sterling release the album. For me, I think say a horn crowd a no go. A beer or her issues are trendy. Fix the country the more any mokwala a jasisier any idea. But you see, even sa ninjinano 9 July say weekendy. Inti weekend is your new aseme besiwa 30th July na 30th July date na yasheno yenim aseme besiwa sa week no yenim issues are better trendy yenim nipa an ho asabeba yenim ensama abeba be take you over the airspace it's a date bia be she bia anyone here ya na own release album no
and yeah befa ni release no so was it because they had to do some clearance women to unclear samples
and your release no but already interview no
but now okay enough the means that the any man for can be no nya no correct
also on one kase on the on cut timing asem
yeah
in both the release and the interview into rumors now around it in there I think those rumors started when the release came and as I say no what's about who interview no kase one kase sampling or say something special something big and it will help the album with the interview now I say it will help the album make it better. Inti yehu say sample no documentation na a special na and I say you just say and I'm guess what my is interest na what album no I more and for me a good move.
No pressure. Well, my main call Tilly so na mean ti on so obi na ten so atena say Tilly. I mean you.
Me chia obi bia me mama ha. Ba kwesi pacha mama ha. Me chia. Oh, I know where for me ana.
Bonfu by who said him sir. Asem no na hu hia me nya entia no.
Okay, so akode say wa postponing the album. Enra me ne sack natives for no ye interview on my platform so na person me tie one more almost e just akode ye ne press no or directed to sack natives for ti na person me who say e dey no modwen fa ho we dey also expecting it's one place news show be me ba it be host omo so na me be so omo so then no omodwen fa ho we dey we no munim hu bia na omo se na no omo nim hu bi na emom no conversations via sakwa dia have we interview ya oboye mu no emo munya feeling be say ebe postpone but say obe postpone for another almost after 20 days ne there no munim sada
okay
tie no na established. Now I think says me fa if just the press no the beto abonten na clearance no ebe ye wadwen say adana sakwa dia one clear way nyina ansa no the date beto because I mean this not his first album.
Yeah.
And again the first time so why nyoma wa sample obi nyom tie eba ne say na somebody coming to drop an album.
No, I don't know say wonti ase ani say okay obi ebia we nya or sample obi nyom and ohia clearance. Oh, okay, that's that.
Yeah.
And you say bia so or clear samples be from port.
No. The mechanic say bia why say senya Jordan kunyumi. Why yes sample wako clear. Until it me release it even as a single no. So it could be said there are other sampled songs on there that has to be cleared.
Mpacho mo amote brofu we dem kind am hwese nya tili kind. I don't think say is related to a song. Mementi as said he has to do with the product maybe airport so clear. So I don't know something because I say okay, I need a little more time. There's been a hold up clearing some samples.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, so you hold up to clear samples.
In sampling samples.
Yeah,
In
music
sampling
samples.
Yeah,
there be sampling.
Now, Kwasi, now product there any album release.
There be
music samples. No, oko clear. So there's been a hold in release, as in clearing of the release, the sample. So it could be which is why I use the Jordan one, paperwork. So to clear the samples of samples be a womb
from pot.
It's music. It's the album.
It's a music album. Now,
it's the album.
No.
Messi anu sampling and yes samples.
And process no sampling. Process doing the activity no. And sampling. But sample ya beat where sample of opinion.
A sample of opinion.
Yeah.
Yes, you enter as you know. Achaka.
First statistician.
So, clear samples of paperwork for the samples to be cleared. Ebia a holdy. But in America, say you would think say a brand like that will get all of that sorted. But to the biswa, won't say Ebia Ghana no, and I say when it comes to Obi property, and I say or non intellectual property, no clearing it can be so hard in the sense that ebia na enyom no nkwa na ene dia ebia na wasisa label ebia na nipa no time a wo hia ne se obe sign ne na wa clear bibia no we tu kwan ne nyom ba ko be say new guy or say ode ba out no nipa no ye first. That's why I wake up every morning sa sound no or say nipa no ye first one na ye kama. Now so edu time I was almost sign paperwork for clearance no na nipa no tu kwan to okonya another person, which means enka can be to say body of work we can delay the release. That is there with the sampling part. So it makes sense say Bibisa if it is not cleared. And mind you, this project and you saw there and our success pen yo seek.com for as a omunsa womu pa it is only platform bisa as a only YouTube our partner moye project. You must make sure say bibia ebeba out bia are you fully cleared. Because a blowback, it doesn't blow on Sarkodie alone and blow on Success Music. It blows on now your partners. Yes, so you have to check that everything is settled. And yes, sir, because of one negligence, now obikutia damages they are not prepared for. So I think say I know your reason. Yes, Kofi someone.
Samples ne sampling. Ma men kan bibi kakra. Internet so I say in music sampling is the reuse of a portion or sample of a sound recording in another recording. Samples may comprise elements such as rhythm, melody, speech, sound, or entire bars of music and may be layered, equalized, sped up or slowed down, repitched, looped, or otherwise manipulated.
Yes.
What's it, yeah.
It's a sample of music.
But now can you know the proper things that we did at the background. Yeah, mumuna mucha mina meti.
Oh, okay.
Gio,
And your patch, your pon, I know why I said thank you.
oh, there you go. What's the intro?
But I'm for theory.
Oh, no, but then I'm
Stop misbehaving.
Father, sorry. Because you can say who need intro.
Stop misbehaving. I'm for theory.
Yes,
Oh, because I'm bringing information.
That's what you
that
said.
Information is necessary than you.
Oh, they be saying who can you? Who would need intro? Any can't.
It's the American
the information that I want to put across, you won't allow me to even.
Father, you interest. I
so be
Father, you interest. Father, you interest.
I'm emotional.
Oh, Father.
I'm emotional.
Father, you interest. Father, you interest.
I'm emotional. Father, next year our top for me.
Father, you interest. You interest.
In fact, your father will fear her until you will become father. Because father na father, I'm so your popular pa.
Oh, then be from father.
There be me father.
Martin.
Me Kwasi Aboagye. Me person me father din. But the information I made ebano is that fine. So we cross check from a SAC or the team no. Yes, it has to do not say be more clear any product from port,
but music,
but a musical samples.
Yes. So as I was saying, it has to be cleared because now there are other partners involved in this album when they buy out. I think say very obvious one seek.com for, and it's a big platform. And it say only a collaboration not because of maybe sometimes over feel say where your madam for me sample and your crampa or betia se me beka.
But only my country and I just think that it has to do with the product rather no. So I don't need to me last minute saying a finance here G clearance copyright home self permission
Yeah.
Oh, and only idea are to so now even has to affect some few days to the release date because Sabi say yeah cancer accordio yeah can obi hunu he's been in this game on him that say we be say Coachella no use George Dakun where
Yes.
That is it has to do with the George Dakun issue
say na me chere mu say artists bi wo ho a o sample omo nyoma sometimes omo label na omo wo so no omo timi sesa label so now you may have the go ahead from the artist but not label no only go ahead other artists so they have different publishers from their label any artist need to be your artist ni label go ahead not publishers no which is why YouTubers be almost struggle because only artist na kasa artist say use menyom label a place say use nyom no for we show our ya afio they call online ya na strike because publishers no are not in the know and it's a conversation it has to be hard to say enyom no baby a wo beye a be block you any so cause where your album any big project a wo na make no other industries ka ho seek for ka ho and to say ono ne small negligence that say e be blow back to omo who knows maybe kitty bio now face seek for instead of focusing on promoting this album no now they are thinking of court dates and things because of small thing and to say no thing or can necessary artists be so or no Wama go ahead. Say obeshia or no sign cry asem.
Okay, so now the question is or the date about on the release now say 30th July. So hold up. Clearance samples in the account. Nti asema mbisa ne say say CCR de bibia de din. Oma clear. Ana say omgusu ayen hihye and that he's hopeful say encopy me 30th July no. No me wie bibia. Is it nan sorry na 30th no be do na bia. Well, I'm afraid I have to push it again.
Okay.
Senator.
That is where my
na Kofi Wakasa mo kasa ade.
I think that is where
we do no come na ode.
That is where my next part where the Adesope Shopsy interview ni bebe mu. Otie interview ni so an. Otimi who says sampling or to go over clear and you a part or it could be a very minute part but the main reason I feel says I draw the release date it could be and this is my opinion it could be said there is a bigger collaboration he was expecting to come or feature bia na ko expect so benya before the release album date na afei na aba it's because the excitement to workers and here it is big it to propel the album what's this was some time ago posiji I think Red Bull for studio bi no ka say oni artist bi some big enyum bi beba out and no crown be sere posiji online say almost say Kanye say Jay-Z say it could be say Jay-Z has done that before. He had an album coming up, or redraw album, because of a particular collaboration that he was waiting for, or because a particular song he wanted to add. So it's not new in the space. Yes, it has built anticipation for the album, but if really, or can say, the way the thing is big, is exciting, is this sampling of or clearing of samples, it's not that exciting, I must say.
And minim say bia, so could it also be said, a young back could be a more issue with? And I be a number of songs. Kofi Besan Bembe, but Mamima Obinati and can be na Mima meet you. Obi.
Yeah, I was mad at it. I mean, cheer you for you now. I think that I want to side with Kofi conversation. We had Sarkodie, one of the biggest artists in Ghana. Now, the expectancy, very high for the album, and everybody was looking forward to it. I think Saturday Cry not will keep Nana meet you. And I conversation was very exciting. That interview you had, to hear say album winner you're postponing next day already a lot of hopes and I feel excitement to be more. We'll all be waiting for me bonfire say me banso now but you know sampling it there yeah China the right things should be done. I think they are very technical issues into omutimi yewie na ba we'll all be excited. Who knows ebiana one of the biggest collaboration bia Ghana for you who be that. Because your biggest collaboration is Beyonce. Ebia when be Jay-Z and Kasa. I think that will be excited because it puts Ghana on the map, and I think that's what we're all interested in.
Okay, Kofi na person can be big crap.
Yeah, I think so. Then can maybe come na till I can about collaboration because already releasing now or say so almost sort clearance be in sampling out. But what's the date dada? Who twice that ko say date for? Intino yes and the statement didn't say ebia a fey and a clear we and I say ebia time ebe to me a clear no enye before date inti yes said date before but what's a different date no so na go can say that if that is the reason ebe drew one na say still want to make clear na ya coin na ebia what I foresee in say ebia obeyi those tracks no efrim because they say it's obi ante for album no ye nim nwum dodo e wo so ye nim nwum dodo no kra ye nim enwum no nyina e wo so inti because what said date no sanka statement e can say e bia afei na yetumi akle ai bia by so and so by 9th no na ye wie inti e be wie after 9th inti ye say new date but what say new date it looks as if omo wie sampling why setting say by 30th there near bibia and it also adds to the belief, make it even easy for people to believe that there's something other than sampling. But
the fan said copyright issues and it's all clear. Shouldn't we also ask me and Bisasa asked me say artists like Sarkodie, do you have to go through Sanyama Wenina to the last minute and Sunday Bia Obi Betri because Ubeka said Coachella na buy no. Then the George Darko bait now say Kusiata 2 women people started talking about it and say all manner of things. And people have again raised questions about the young ones now mobile and said homophobia. They don't do the right thing. They don't seek the right permission. Yefa nefi tisoni pa kono sore be kasa say menyom Stoneboy biato no obeka anansi so broche ni I don't know if him asem crowd settle so metima settle we are and a whole lot of artists yomba Kwame Eugene recently we hear what just went on in the account nyina these things about the young ones and ye fanyum na is it say ye sad nim dia about the copyright in ye ni and I so enfame ho so look mame fa and obi ehu obi antinti mame fa menye ye be ye to the point say your Bible release and sana you say okay now I have to go and clear
Brakosi artist as big as Sarkodie sa sampling adewe enye adea ebefa obi a Sarkodie na ebefa no me who say like I'm saying there's some other reason it could be me dwen ho esi bibi so say ebia sakode person twe adwene gina bibi so say enwom na album no de ba no enwom bi wo so a ye betete enwom dada bi anase obi rhythms bi ni ade awom na opeso de say yetrim say owo ho authority opeso de say yetrim we say yetan say yenim say den album na ba no sample works so
we di MBB kakra.
So, but a very valid reason.
Because the impression. What about the impression? Right. So you are not bothered about the impression. Say also for Obiadi, I won't give the right permission.
And some make and I make say, or person three are doing now to say, album in the bar, sampled works room. If there's ceremony, what is sampled works? I send me can you know. My John clearance. Send you bear.
Must you do this?
What's it?
I know because you want to tell us. Is that the right? But what the clients?
And I make say, say sometimes when you're careful, conversations about sampling work, it take you focus off the album. It happened to Coachella, and you know even other artists, Kwame Eugene, track. It takes the whole conversation off the interest in the into sampling. Until I met and conform crowd sample and more relevance.
As an album.
No. It's not make a choice in a deeper meaning, you know. Or person three again also say, and you neba sampled work bia a woman no waje ho kratanti and your topic for discussion. And me yanko jina baby crank say and I sakode awie obinyom and we verse no here we awie obinyom or they say a trim say me press release make say sampling room into say no and you neba first thing you never hear sampled ones no yen to me kan ho say because we di ka catch that say okoje ho clearance. Because what's on and I think it's an intelligent thing to do it.
But
very good PR.
Say your wife dream now change. I don't want to have any conversation. I wouldn't go through this just to prove this point.
It means a lot. It's such a big deal. Yes, it's such a big deal.
Coachella or premiere on the morning entertainment show. So now conversation Coachella air trending, not your dark one so trending. Meanwhile, I feel about I don't know other platforms. No, he actually Angelo had to send him messages to the president say, "Yeah, Clayton, we just have to pick up one kind of no one some." Now, after your dark more take you over the whole vibe they wanted to create with hijacking the airwaves.
Experience when you free Coachella, and now they message Ghana for my mom when you say, "A biana sample works no dozen." A biana a significant part of the album. Into on my where send your bear. Conversation about young can say obi to release na afa ye kan wasam ina korea wenwum na odi we anyum na odi permission bra city way obe frɛ nipa na busan say ya te wonyu we onye ho dan na just I basa nti it is possible sir
baba make bra so e bia won ti kra no we do mo ye
right that's
Exactly. So there is a lot of pressure on me as in what you're going to say, how you're going to bring it out, the sound. But psychologically, to help me work, I need to say no pressure. Can you guys just allow me just create? Because what I don't want to do is, I've seen a lot of artists fall off.
Follow what's going.
Yes, they fall off because of pressure, because they are telling you this is what you're supposed to do. But I've been able to do it for 10 years because I know how to quiet out everything and just be in my zone and do music that I like. And then hopefully the people like it as well. Business-wise, I'll go out to see what's in there and drop one or two of that in there, but I don't want to take away the core of Sarkodie. So at this point, where the pressure is even way more than when I started, I'm telling myself no pressure. And let's creativity thrive in freedom. Let me just have a free mindset to create organic music, and that's what this album is about. Just to do what I feel like at this point.
Facts.
Because I don't have time to read all comments that come from fans, but I know I get a lot of we want the old. Exactly.
We want you on the bars. They need you on them bars.
Yeah, you want the old sock.
Oh
and
my
then okay,
God.
that's a lot of pressure. But maybe I don't feel like what you want to hear. But let me just create, and trust me, you're going to love it. And that's what I did on this album. So I said, no pressure. Let me just relax and do what I like. And I'm assuring you that you're going to like it as well.
Okay. Well, so again, on the other shopper live, Nana, Omoyasa interview, the album for free, no pressure. So, would say some no kana, which means that a lot of the songs now a beba bonting Ghana for be a more when you just accordia nyumuno. It will not be the songs that you probably know accordia of and now because okay well who shall say obebo say munya no kakra no so won create eniama won to mean create no so fee say no and like organic any there no pressure mama man pressure bia no quite okay chale kwame huge mu bo say kidi mu bo say buenu bi sakode buenu bi or say there be or you want to be sakode
Brakosi when we say the was some boy cry no water the mediano what say
egusunsuo
egusunsuo tese or say you better you me bia ye nya no saa no pese oye nti the bottom line is say me hu ne say and I say me madwen ne say akode psyche to accepting whatever the album comes with or psyche say album no dey ban no pressure no the no pen oye enye de ye expect and na de ye mu and oye de no pe nti say ba na say yetete say album bia track bia was sampled element to ma the no pen no say ba na yetete say akode de akọ back to his tongue twisting and so for me, like I said, no, the postponing of the release date, purely promotional. For me, that's what I think because so I say sampling clearance and say clear and say if it was the first date, because Saturday new artist, and then a Saturday album, and then a Saturday sampling, and then a Saturday say obi sampling. Yes, Oya underground on him sampling on him process, and he has such a solid, formidable team. And sampling no sometimes no for an artist like Sakode before crowd you write you check. Say on you mean and these are not things that we should be telling Sakode. And so for an artist like Sakode say why your album I'm a who say and he has confirmed that the album is done, and now you are sampling, you are getting clearance for sampling. So you go by this excuse, then he has a very weak management. So you go by excuse now a war press statement numa. Then he's downplaying the efforts of his management. Say, when to me, I need sampling clearance before an album release date is issued. When to me, I need sampling clearance before an album is put together. What the date about? Was the car confirmed said the album is done. In the interview, specifically say the album is done. Now, after doing an album, you are now seeking clearance. Because there is a sampling there. We can do it even before. Because all recorded and Nipanika said, Debbie, I won't allow you to sample my song. And I said, copyright process. Why? Usually, we even do it before, unless say be a music expert and be fraying.
I said, no, make catch said the young ones no more banner. We name said. Because when him says idea, see many times where they bring the music out before people start holding their neck and say, Massa.
Yes, because they record a song before, then they go and look for the owners of the sampled.
Sometimes it even seems that they are not even aware.
Sometimes they are aware. They know say new way as soon as you there. But when they say, oh me faka crabby. Oh, say beat there, oh, rhythm there, oh, say, West there, and you'll be at the Casa, a language. On it, and you may be what I say, and the Sakode statement, okay, if in like that's what I'm saying, say, if indeed statement not the Abano is anything to go by, and of course it is something to go by because you're official, then the management, should be called to book because why album? What's the date? What recording you mean? I catch the album is done. I album listening. Oh UK. When you're sampling clearance, what your album listening? Oh UK. Na sa ukwa the deeper now sample na nyum or to listening asia. Na no kabana nkomo ye new ye. Brakwasi. That is why I'm saying that ebia omo anwene ho sane ye kan. But if indeed it is the reason is because of sampling, then the management of Sakode have failed.
Well, anything see what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm sure near Becca. yeah can you be near Buanon so because now nim crash album release no ba enti ni nyina aka ho attention abaso or the I think it's 2 singles now but No Fugazi and Coachella my boy No Fugazi about so let's enjoy this one Niamra Nianko other issues Coachella Sako the featuring Kwasi Ata.
Yeah. 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 Shorty know the green make I go down. They be want mommy close market. They need me so some merry go round. What the sound woman who's a no parking. When I'm in the mood, I'm a quick one. I say, baby, brother, I'm in China veggie milkshake. She don't wanna give it up to no one. I say, for your time, when I was still hate, but I think it's too late.
She the boss my mind, oh, just my time. In Kelly, I catch me to your best side. Ooh, ooh, oh, been trying to call her, oh, been trying to call her, oh, they you call her net to say me.
Yeah.
Call her net to say.
I said, baby, would you wanna eat mine, dear? I just wanna do it on the seat right there. I think it's not a good idea. And then she be giving me the look like, yeah. El Chapo, Tony Montana. Or him at the music, I'm one Ghana. Still, Capo, my Jimmy bandana. Obody the kuta when the Wuya can come away. The Chinama come bowl like soup dada. Wuya to my come the weapon pam kaba. Semi Piras and Wuba go in swashada. Uhuntina made me a san swataba. That was jamming I'm to my donko, baby. Kalan on the body net, just a Nutella. Sabobana Wuba to a zone to a city. Mishani tell them I'm on a Wubu Coachella.
She the boss my mind, oh, just my time. In Cali, I catch me to your best side. Ooh, ooh, oh, been trying to call her, oh, been trying to call her, oh.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knobs. Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knobs.
Ode wa mama tia sese. Waji matum na kumem. Wa mami shima ya mi dead. Loving. Ebisa many ode o.
And Chisanyumwe was sampled somewhere in that one Coachella. Jordako with Odokala.
Ene kumyo. Yana bibi ya emio. One day. No be 3 days. One day. No matter you are. One day. Tanya Watibia. Give me a brand here. So forward to you. One day. No be 3 days. One day. No matter you are. One day. Tanya Watibia. Give me a brand here. So forward to you. One day.
Okay, so let me just read some of your messages that have come in here. Kwasi, when will you interview Sak on your show? I haven't seen you interview Sak on your show, even online, or bring him to the studio. Why? Daniel Arch, Jerry, as and when? Well, with my understanding, Sak would want to spring surprises at the album release. That's Eric Forjo, my favorite programmer, Joan Mina, and what can I say? And to this one here from Chiba Forest, I'll say, good afternoon, Kwasi. Honestly, I believe Sarkodie and his team are not just trying to whet the appetite of his SAG natives, but rather doing the necessary due diligence. In business, you will be surprised that every little detail is important, and the negligence or the smallest magnitude could make another person rich or relevant overnight. Chiba for no no ebaye. Peace 1043 F Entertainment Review today, Tuesday, July 6, 2021. Toja wakin kai bia wate se eneni infie be yenso cashew eye nyumtuni woni eye na danfo Janet Bandu ewo ye akwasafari ada na omukwa akwadwo mani kakra besi ne yehu bebia yesi omutisi nsuosu yehu bebia womowo na senia na ano yedi nkomo ye kire se Ghana ye mre mu no infie nso na se bia yehu nipa obi ene na ti asase so yehu a yebetimi akase wonipa akono waye nyamedia we free mu na ora eshan eye Castro ne papa minko amano so ne ne ndi nkomo reshan da se emu akwa baba Peace FM so ewie reshan pacha otiminka okay fachem emu akwa baba Peace FM so ewie well, may I sure say as a ja wate enkomo ya amanfo anugusu ye kasa na ya kyerese mremuno ene eye mfie be ye nso a obaka shuro empacho radio na we kyerɛ no so mutumi dum na utwi ho fie mani beji pa
ni radio me
okay all right na me ti feedback bi on say but sene am di kan echechim no say ene ye mfie enso Oba Castro wone na danfo Janet Bandu pini ebeto dwa no akwa safari omkoso omkoji omani yenhunu emremu no yase emfie enso na se obi efri se yenchen na yenhunu a yebetimi akase wewu aye nyamedia sadie etosen pa eyade a wugitum sene emremu bi omo fi eneko yebetimi akase okay sisia Castro enka akrati asifo hu
yo madaso pa ya wutefu na
Tifa Jus
yeah man radio I don't go on radio station na man grant I don't talk because if you know system that now yes and that is how I was trained now point of correction the Mandu in on the original team friends that work that day in on were about 14 days. I were meaningful. They went on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday in advance in the night before more pro. It's my own collector. There, young in advance to create what can do with you on the point of contact. Yeah.
And but who see the information unyawe?
What's it? An normal effect. Maybe that. As somebody seen, every man, you see the whole issue about 1% of population of Ghana. In a what now we will more problem. We want to work in what's the we see okay, one what to do. I went before. I have made my investigation. It's what I'm telling you here. I'm a yes, it's never okay.
Okay. And no home the day now I'm call you
no, on Friday we our prayer. Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday, one of the or not that one you want to see a class crack or a point of correction. Yes.
Medasi.
What can we?
Okay.
No. Or today can be my if you want to say I think for mention that but they went and didn't come back. That's what I'm saying.
7 years besine ye hu baby a Castro wo minim as a job say now kan say asem isi you call ada minim ade a wapa ba ana uda so a ehwehwe oba no senator
aba pause on the issue o said that what you are and to share the latter. Yes, what you are and to share the latter. 7 years. I mean, one come and meditate to that. What's our next 7 years? Example, why you need now? That 7 years, you know. I think that if we have one political and challenge, political so one thing we have to think now in the Indian police. Yeah, investigation after 7 years, and you declare that the will. It's you know, the one you need. I mean, police. Service, you know, one for the message in our farm. And say, move it there. One information was said around.
What mean?
As I speak to you now, police, one family, one family, the Yaya, if you declare, maybe that was that, and on the catch of you, let me be so, I'm saying.
Well, many police funding come here say be answer betimi account na as to almost so conclusion and 7 years he said no
but at the now concerning police go as you know you know madam
well so Emremuno sani esitie no mentis okay ye police for so omka so okay obi be ye no de no emra no enye sa na tie enti se obi infansense ntwe to say be ameti radio si because emra no ema kwan say after 7 years no ye hu abetimi a declare betimi akase wewu no what is obi kase okay well cash rewu and say training be tro the bokrata saying na be fa no ade a obu be fu say be a wokase oba na wu ana saying
I am entitled to know opinion. What happened for I need to do for man? I saw now before. As a problem, let's take because last guy you the it's about distracted. We do not come watch your one. You don't become distracted. Focus, there is one. Look, if you are telling me, if you are more correct, now was that or a car. I'm a man, name you more well. I say, in Jumba, I'm a boy, you was there, could you know, who be proponent or this component, I mean whatever. But the right word is back on and on. On the mean, you know, our identity acting. If you are way of thinking, if you are why your mama is you are able to work, but your family is focused. Yes. Why are you? We still looking for it.
Okay. And who has a jade and yadia would you to say Obana free?
So, Master, let the man die. You want to say, move out.
Okay. Na Ninyonko Samuel Jan beto John in a coy 7 years and saying bia in film swing what in ka.
Oh, Obeya Nanta. There is a cast to Nanta. At the moment, this will be another issue. And the moment of something time. I still be there.
And Pachade Muntamunyo say ebia munya fine. Okay.
No, make sure with that. Make sure they have a cast to the issue. Or you know whatever you buy you see. But if you will agree, come with the year look for. If you mama you draw no I.
Set me boy Janet Bandu. Set me boy Janet Bandu. Okay. Me to ask you say, but to say be a can Janet Bandu as me which you kama. Enti na mi busa.
But in this very issue, in America, there is America.
Making kind na no Vodafone Ghana Music Awards best in Koye. Bibi kakra omo ye om de kai Castro no makan se enya dia when ni je ho se sa dia no omo ye entwe yi mpacho what can be sa
manke but me ni bianke but erike mo ma ene ma mistake de that is w yawo school yansa ene yawo ife yansa. But after 2 years, I was there the night to a good man to be. Or that blended to now. Sabu, our Bushia, it's why you don't be here. It's a inform the Jaffa. Baba.
Enti say omo ye bibisa na nka
I'm occasion like this. Oh, you're there. You're honor. Oh, you're there. Yes, sir, I've been there. Warrior, one of the one of the one you. I'm not going to say. That card, where you and a woman award will walk on back him. And you're sure I've been. They contributed towards the dominant and after school, young and with now, we must believe that what I want to say. And the monk of the day, I think some of the physicians on the wall will a back, will be a nun, will be a general one, will be 7 foot a day. After the Orocodo, take out your attempts to Orocodo to remove the 7 one will be able to say what is going on now. And so that is all the can come on. What about that?
Enti at least inka o may be sakra nke some boy man here ho.
Why not? What just after the day you know what can be you are the fool. After the day you cannot into have forgot to not the noise couple. But in an occasion like this, what telecast for so many places? No. Papa.
Russia.
That's it.
Apart from said.
I have to be honest with you.
Okay. So. Sanya se wama mo amane dia na nka opini so nka eye kama ana nka weni ji ho
ena me che so bo ma mania aba kwa na wo ko do wo zaye I was going to work for the one that is done no why again.
Okay.
That is true now, farming.
Pacho say ye wien komona na mpese me busa asem e bia ya ye nim Fano Castro ye nuanyum tuni ya na wo yire bi emma eno asem te sen Papa Shan
Oh wa ye o ma
Mpacho nkoda ni ahen
o ma na catch on o ma
me be four okay nkoda no so ho ye de
with na yaminado or grounding
I like the takrade term Mpacho say takrade term or grounding na che say no ase che say
you Fernando you are strong hello
Jason, I'm a master. In just about the time now, ma'am.
You are grounded.
Yeah.
You are grounded. You are firm or down.
For children,
You are grounded.
Okay.
You are firm.
Okay. But you where the come be see as there na do twa etie for ebia minim say asemi wa person de tudwa bibi da wakoma so a
America you there edition you da you be happy asemi see do na makan there do na chado awo mi bia ibi na mo correct o awo mi bia so you come me bia na some of the but Mama Kai it was done in the Ma Yobo there's we want him alive or dead. Yes. So let us do that. After the 18 of don't what he who are legend.
Must prove it.
What's the proof? It's a movie with the body. Now, I will catch them the Rua in the Bizwicha. Whoa! I see you what you said. It's a movie. So, one person is so. This is the greatest it didn't come out of what when life is going on. It's time to see the man is shut the laptop. No, would have been able to you are. Thanks to me, you move on. Or better, you are just the mean Saudi. What's about
but auntie, time bayana o ma ho say bia 10 years 20 years 30 years ana time na o Ejeshan
we are Christian Bible say 1,000 years they are born in the doctor if they say they are to my house but you have to go who knows then am I satisfied yani me na dem so no on can say the God that I said there is no business in this area. Many good bombs are now there. They feel so bad there. No, these guys come there. You're going to guess. No. And I want to say that no. It's the minimum I'm not going to until then, you're not going to start. It's the moment that it's not me to me. Yes, you know about move I.
Okay. Ejeshan, me da say we. I mean sure.
Okay, also that
all right. Okay. All right. Castro's father, Mr. Shan. Anoni din komo ewie. Mfanchem se o me tu se de Yes, entertainment review. We too. We are on the ground. We are grounded.
Yeah. It's rough for the money about come my way. Go.
Obi Antone Coalition.
Wait.
Obi Antone Coalition.
Yeah.
Obi Antone Coalition.
What else?
FM.
Obi Antone Coalition.
Wait.
Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition.
Memma woni pe bi embu abonfia ahopopro mo yanyina bo huntia oye wotam fo ja no manwia yambu amu amunsi na bumpia
Se wo be mo ani o menyina edi na nyame ni awaka no na bebe mo se wo ma usa swabi ponyina tutu so my party don't lose God can walk my door yeah everybody singing hallelujah Hallelujah. Everybody singing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Make me sing, oh. Oh, yeah. I say, happy sing, oh. Oh, yeah.
Namufisa meshiase. The choir masamba. Che. I want you to kakra be fair munti no wo say my why mini dama. We need the no. Namufisa me yasanseni. Che. Uhumi ana wo ye ma show afede we ni bɔ me so pɛ na wo se hwan poni na ne nyame ne nsa no afede wo humi tutu mana mo se me ye jonki ne sabu su bu kebi shame on you too afede me hu se me makobole yonki hwe no hwe ne mu se monkey if I check I dey say you dey hungry why you yanka wo da social boski me wu ye de na ne nyame wo ne menye pɛ wo bia ne via say mana me da bench so wa fla wo no wo bia for handkerchief from the pemeni ase
And I still have some good memories of our trip we did somewhere. I think it was in 2012 to South Africa, and I think to Gabon, Castro. And I remember South Africa, the hotel that we are lodging on, and in fact, it wasn't a hotel. I think it was, I don't know, someone's efie. Yes, some a whole house, my. And maybe I show you on or bompire or leading pie. That's where I got to really realize that Castro or Tunya Minyumpa and or also for more or less every morning. He was our prayer leader when we made that trip to South Africa. Very exciting, very interesting personality. And then I'm kind of a Obinati was race. So I'm kind of. I don't.
Oh, Father, so there, I saw for it to try Wushia. Yeah, we are spiritual mind.
but seriously, I mean, that 2012 trip we did to South Africa was very interesting, and I mean, who in a different light. Because now I thought the enemy who cash show, I didn't know it was very spiritual.
I think this conversation, I want to jump into it because I think there was a time, I had this issue with the Fiani the other. But upon reflection, sometimes most of these people they do this for public, but within their closets, they are really spiritual. Other side the chain, but like can Obit say, Castro say you were surprised. Say I don't pay beyond only prayers. Obit say kiddy. Nan say no, cause I say man who say bia or you demonic and I say or you devil, but they sometimes have this relationship with God. In their closet, and I think say it's something that we should.
If Castro is praying or Tunyam Nyuma, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding with you. And I think that was when Minim said, he comes from, I think Minim said, no, said he comes from a religious home, something like that. Yeah. He can sing and pray in tongues. I'm telling you.
Now when you Papa, also more granddad no, our Methodist hymn. Grounded and firm and deep in the serious sound of fire. No? Yeah, but in fact, listen to the conversation. Tata. Why? Because me papa, I have a son. Me share send a papa nisi kasa. Say he feels very, very like a sheno. Now I was just imagining say me babe man no go school. One befie or no, I mean, who near so we woo sort of you, me nim. how would you feel as a father? And you asked a very critical question. Say, into autism, I net to the saying, and I just felt that big warmth around me. Say, Papa, he's going through a lot. I think the best we can do is to send our sympathies to him. Now, we should remember the whole family in prayer. Living behind 4 kids, and that from 3 who should not fall, and that from na ebia papa no crane ni ho na ebia all the bed in akoto oluma no so. For me, it's a very sad conversation. I intend to just keep it say we should keep the family in prayers. It is no mean situation. So me know what na me who biom, whether you are dead, whether you have been cold, psychologically, it is traumatizing. What be Jones and now say, Bibi yo, what one was no can say bia, on it ha. No, and to remember betnas bioma na say, and to what was me a biame, minimum was bia, na mat say be body say, ebia mammy na be. That is how you start feeling. You have moments I will say, ebia who did you say, and now metia no bia arrange me, the patron who can through. All these things will be running through your head, and it's psychologically draining. Media they say, Mestre, say Bushian 4, now the manner the idea no, we should remember them in prayers. And I feel your best media for the assembly said Papa Kano. Get the first hand information. Because let me commend you for what you just did. Because what my attention may be assay and Kayedi Quebec say that yet in the idea. I had to some doors sana a hard drink. A hard drink pint best media forum. I say we make sure you find the details and sana you jump into the conversation.
Well, I mean, talking about media for, I think it's one of the areas in which very difficult for the Ghana Police Service. Getting the information from them so key. Well, have you put closure on a case now 7 years in Fienson, more close to dockets? What is a papa? Yes, and we've been trying to reach the police. Yeah, successful, but we're still trying. Say, what is the situation? 7 years. Have you closed the docket? Papa, I say, or not, you close your docket. Police, what are you doing?
So I think, sir, the father gave a very good explanation and a good response. Oh no, I think Banasana, there's a certain relationship the family and the police have, and there's a certain relationship the police and the public will have. And maybe he wouldn't let us know the exact conversations are or many police for AD behind the scenes, and I think that is where he also holds his comfort. Say only police for the casa, and there's no need for him to CCB will be declared the banner dead. For him, not say Nadia Naira, Nadia Yira, yeah. Why they are now winning baby is a huge thing. And for me, police for also they should come out. At least and also Castro, because it's not just about the family. There are other people are Womope Castro, Sisson Okana, only Castro relationship, Kofini Castro, Kwasi. People have relationship with him. So when we hear from the police, about one tension about down now if BBO then we do it.
But I say, Christianas at Transia can home. I say, my main corner, so now I'm in Giono, so Castro. 7 years, declaring him dead. Woo, Ghana Police Service. Almost 7 years into has it come to an end because Mekai Marine Police by almost so and in the account. As for the so-called fetish, Anyamana, Omokoye, Godins and Mubebria, Omo de Castro by any, Omo de close home case in the crowd. Question as my meeting.
Yo, Kwasi, we say che what here for bebre. Na Castro some way ma de hia kase pa. De ntia ma de hia kase kakra ne se. Mateti ensamo a yakoso na adade but me bigina ba bia me gina se. Ba bibia gina sabre wrong. Se obi bia be declare se Castro wawu. Totally wrong for any person to call the young man dead.
Ghana Imrano.
Yes. Ghana Imrano, but even the law cry na ye kan wasemono. I still believe that the law is still wrong. Then tia kwesi me kasa asemu ne say. I think say law na cry na declare says after 7 years you declare Castro dead no. Kwesi ye account for and I share in the pains of Castro ne papa. Baby bi owo sabre ene yawa ɔbaatan na mu kwasi no kura ho no sɛ wo ya mamre ne eyemamu ha yete no kwasi ade ba akopɛ a sɛbesɛbio sɛ obi wu a yetumi di hyɛne nso anaasɛ yetumi yɛ traditionally many pa yetumi sɛ asemasi afiri mu ne sɛ nipa na wawu no nimu na ɛda hɔ no body na ɛda hɔ no ɛno na di adanse sɛ asemasi wafiri wiase kwasi nti sɛ wobɛka yi a so obi kura ko wu amanɔne a na sɛ wa yamfana mafie kura na yɛde ne nso firi aburukyima mu ɛde ne ba ɛma busuafo trans yie ɛde sim ɛma no di adanse sɛ asemasi ɔkɔɔ no kɔbɔ ne bra aburuchi no wawu ne wu owu yɛ no ne nso ɛne yɛde esi hɔ yɛde yɛ ne ho yie kwasi saa bere a menu gu so a menu kasa yi Castro papa woni saa hyɛ so de ne bi na sɛbi wa quarantine canopy kura sɛ wɔ ba bɛyɛ yie nti adɔfo ani chichi benche mommra meja mo no na sɛbi won kura ne banachi and that is one of the most painful thing to ever happen to any father. It is the most adia yasa obatan bia ebe go through that situation kwasi sɛ ye ba mmara na nkasa kura na wo ka wasɛm sɛ mmara na nkasa kura declare ne sɛ dead na kwasi asɛm we si ye hunu wo mo a sɛbi o commission security a kwaje kodoɔ ɛnam nsuo so anopa na wia wɔn kɔ na wɔn ba mehuna konfo a sabi wɔn kɔ declares wɔn ne baabi a bia ne mu no kura da a ba akokora yɛ sɛ ka kitwa bi nsuo no kura ɛfa konfo ne baako konfo na ɔso kɔ ne baabi a ɔsa no ka kitwa bi na nsuo no kura ɛfa no yehuna saa nkɔfo nyinaa but sɛ no kase kwasi minim wo de wo anim kyɛ yɛ mu bi but kwasi point kyerɛ me has there been any security reports I dear dancer sir sa security ayi na ekoye ho adwuma ekoye nsuo no so ekoye de kodo yesu ye koba ni nano kwasi won so obi atuma publish story say this is our story say ekope Castro no ye hu no na enema ye fam ni ABCXYZ into based on this no ye de koka oban ayi oman no mra no ho e de declare Castro dead into no sabre de ayaya kodo ye hu no nti efi sabre koi so wa hu Castro be ma ye forget it. That is the fact. Bibi say ni ho. Say bibi sa ho a obi pointing kyerɛ me. Say bibi say na ho de wo mo ye ni report ho nti a ye de mmara ebegyina so de adanse sɛ Castro awunti no ye nyina ye ndwum to wokɔ. So therefore the law na ye gyina so de declare ne dead no enya adwuma anytime me gyina so ka say it is wrong for anybody to declare Castro dead. Kwasi ma mentu amasam so.
Yenesi.
Metu amasam so.
Yenesi.
And some will survive no. Akwa say yama enkrofo ya from wadi kakra in certain communications, any radio pronouncements. Kwasi yet 4 years ago, na chira 7 years ago asem we buy 7 years ago asem we buy. Kwasi ewra musician oto nyumi abrewanana. Kwasi on Adum FM 106.3 we are kete chat show na ayi and the dusty or trim and I quote and the dusty on this one. Abrewanana made a clear statement on radio, live radio, beaming across radio say Ojina Castro ni fun ho. Wase Ojina Castro ni fun ho. Abepem na aye gusui. Police ni bia fra Abrewanana mbisa ne say wura efun ba na akogina ho no. Na waye tuntum anaso waye kokɔ ɛden na ma hu ye say fu na wugina ho no ɛyɛ Castro dead body security expert bi antumi invite awrai abepem na 7 years ni wɔtene fie aka saa asɛm de ato trada security matter te sɛ asɛm abusua ne ɔman nyinaa no yɛtwa gyatwo no obi de ayɛ asɛm kɛkɛ de aka no radio so free akwada ne dem abepem na nothing has been said. And into me now no me catch and the dusty. So my money 24 hours. So on produce every audio. I on say run granted I interview no to testify. Say asem no baby bia run one me person me catch sabre say so no so gyina body ne ho a abusuafo no hwɛ saa body na asie. And now we ya me ti han me de nkrato kese pa na me de ma mawura no say baby bia bre one na wo bia Kwasi je sanka se boy na nkratoi on behalf of myself and ebusuani na for common say baby bia wo bia onu di adanse se no ogina Castro body no o man Ghana ye pe body na sie no abusua ye pe body na de sie no enti baby bia no ogina what try dance or catch and the dusty so ogina body no ho no we need that body as soon as possible and we give her 24 hours to produce the body.
Oh yeah, radio ko light.
Dabi and the sampa. And the sampa. And the sampa. Because say
only why
as someone here can bet to me.
Only one
Now radio.
When we go into this one,
Dabi, we need to hold people by what they say.
only one
People must be responsible for what they say. So we radio so now we can be. You must be responsible to what you say.
No, I think
Because
this is
a different sir. A different some son die and me who cast body. That is different. Obian will bet my call die my could be as a question. But to make a rhetoric statement, a direct one, sir, which the Castro body who on live radio, a very important and sensitive matter. Share Amania Papani Elcom. The only thing on their shen won't cry and it's a Castro ma, one more grandin, now or more oracle, one move. That is the only excitement that Papa no war. I will bet my sham colonel at their kind of bano. But as we speak, Ebusiano Ediyaw, or mine Ghana Ediya, we are on the verge of declaring a man who is missing dead 7 years because of the law. What is the family? What is the position of the family?
So you know about Kwasi. You know about Kwasi message say me say you see can Brana na accept no. Unim say I am ya police for atom sa friend and normal to some friend.
Kwasi, enter me big can be so say. Has there been any report as MCA? Because the security was doing investigations. The security men were doing investigations. Has there been any report investigation? Because one also be a publishing a report. We want to know. Because a Chroma report there, report about Chroma any one semono. Not just say, I don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
Not just say, my.
Okay, because me that say, Mamima Tilly Mem na minti on so Tilly, Maminti.
Same way, baby, our angle now, our page, same way, a very sensitive. Who so because Papa can say bro for mom can be literature meaning me just here for maybe my literature willing suspension of disbelief. Bibi sipa na wa sheda you ni senya be ya at least ubenya you comfort yourself and that is the state I mean who say ebusuana ne papa ne senya okasa nya wo mu no it could be say ono na adwem no obe some parts bi woni trimu or feel say se be me ba ne omba but ono etimi eji na adwem fi say you know what obetimi aba ma de na ayera enti say ono a okasa na ade ayera nti ogusu ohwehwe no na wo timi sorry one day I can say ukra body na I mean body na ye here dey actually say we wan so hu ye it is out na body ni hu I think I agree with Kwasi Ernest.
I have
no but on this matter I really agree with Kwasi Ernest because senior odi kan kan no body na kire say otiasia na ontiase which is why they had to wait 7 years to declare him because no more train body now along the line we hu body you will see a bisa body ni wa hen foko kire ebusa no cause ebusa ni ebilidi they are in a own world omutia say oh ye dey ade ayira say on come me ba ayira o say ma ade na ayira utimi wo say on person wo de ba beto so na aye ne yamo what you say because obopo yira no cry another feeling of pain e wo ho it say wo see we body na abrewana na I agree with Kwasi Ernest me power cho chira your body no me dem me follow the numbers 24 hours me kan ho dey but they are can dey me fuaso because I think say about time we become responsible for what we say. We have to be responsible. And you obi wo hu na wo be abe you fame and now oba you hype or 15 minutes hype. It's not done that way. Obi ba ayira ye bilidi fans impo fans crowd po say when ye sinya yen ka fans wasemu. Yenka fans was a fans they now have to revisit old wounds. I mean abrochi baby anka artists we declare no and state they declare na kombe ye memorial service kesia man what you say they have to get to that level. Now we sorry one day I was saying here me who body no yes it's no so create charge adwo for body ni bra.
Well
space kakra me.
Just me friend everyone na ma Kwasi Ernest me friend na on phone.
But just to give me a little breather say I think say the call no for me at this moment no is not needed for me baby I'm no my opinion say everyone na anko embe defend this or say original body no assembly can very serious
but interesting amount for cancel my nyama besin konti I don't know why Kwasi Ernest everyone na pay there
me Abrewana na me nua ba me pana sempa. David asam David mamo njima manu si bonu issue no ne kan so I'm dealing with the substantive issue not her personality. So because kwese na sayira ana kwese Aboagye asora na pono so kwese na samoso wayira no endro anapa na me ne gina beka la pass traffic lights na se na mabusua for frɛ ka kyerɛ kwese Aboagye kwese na sayira bosum ne yehu no na wo so hu no abeka la pass traffic light na so ne gina wo ɔse ya ne ende baabi wo bia no kɔhwɛ ne bra o ma yebone.
So why don't we leave it to the family? So now the example
but I'm saying that
if the family now
Dabi asamna ye kanu Dabi asamna ye kanu abeye national interest matter.
But you see the family
it is of national interest. Point. It is of public interest. It is of world interest. And now me no ka say BBC ti say Castro aba BBB e koso bia no so wo mo so Elizabeth ko mejai abema report. And now yet CNN ti say Castro appear about Bekala Pasa. Me Donyankupon. Joe Biden pa won't declare so ma Africa $30 billion. CNN for Bejai, no ma Bekan body was them. And I'm a boy. It's of international matter. Maybe a minimum said there was some. It's of international there be me because bra. Now some make a won't na. So why you obi na taira no obi so hu wala pasa na me fresh any pan say una also hu who shall for cover no it's a truth. Let the person be responsible to what he's saying. Asema ni pan ka ono so gina body no so we gina body no yesi for body ne bra ne nkosie no ya ebone ana kwa chere be body no wa
excesses for me
excesses. Then let it not be excess. These are packages, not excesses. They are packages for her to respond to. No,
because package we don't deliver cramming.
Because Kwasi,
as the best say, Kwasi buy that will.
Kwasi me you huno.
Obinati.
Kwasi me di ya kakra because won.
Mon kana sem na mema emrem.
Kwasi won say me di ya kakra. Me di ya kakra because Kwasi asem me buy bo say we aba or say Castro is still alive. Castro wa ha ebi say Castro to omuhia omu no Togo. Obi so wa ha obi so na me ka se Castro ampa da wonte ase ena mfie 7 years ni Castro share obi dem ena wote ho ena boom platform boom okrom ha iTunes ni YouTube sika ebu faso ena Castro share obi dem ena sa akodem bo blaze on the hills age 100,000 ena Castro abepem ne wo share obi dem a na me ka se Castro wajimi sabe yes, because with all this entertainment industry, I koso nyama koso Dana mu winning artist of the year, Dramatic mu winning. Nani na no Castro be decided. Me Johnny na chi na makwa share obi bedroom for 7 years.
So nim Capito yenya Capito Ghana music.
Kwasi message Capito.
Wa send message ba ko no say yes nya aka no no kure na o kai pa say Abrewana na o se ogina da ogina body no ho o se ono cramp no mfe no mo Castro o si fifi enti o ka chese o boni din we kra chese o tumi yes ogina body no ho a o se Castro na da ho no mse
as oyiwa
okay
enti obi asema me kai what
mami obi we
Castro me bana mo yes ade we ase mesu
mami tie kofi asama yeah
Kwasi oze owo ene ade asem no abusua asem and abusua asem so o kan na wakan ye there are two sides to sa declaration way. Maybe there's one side that we are not looking at. Na de etieni ye ka say o hwe emrana or say the person may be legally declared as dead legally. Na adekunti asa we legal ni so no me gidi ye pass o say obi e wo ho a ana say obi free man obi yira ne japade ne nyoma bia owo ti say ne bank account ne nyoma bi ne asset taking over sa nyoma no ayana bibia wo ho, especially when you are not signatory to sa nyoma no ana say onye on state anybody as next of kin say oniwa nipa oni na de in sa emra no sa evidence act no sa ade wenti ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ ɛbɔ saa de no ho ban sɛ ebi a ɛnɛ sɛ Castro ɛwɔ sɛ sika bi da banka ɔwɔ ma o 7 years new sika no ɛda bank na bank for de ana saa ɛmɛrɛ na ɛma ho kwan sɛ ebusua no sese deɛ ɛmɛrɛ ma ho kwan sɛ 7 years na so nti mutumi kɔ birth and death registry ɛkɔ kɔgye death certificate ɛde kɔ bank hɔ ɛtumi kɔ access na account sɛ saa death certificate ni no a bank bie ni wi ase ha ɛde sɛ sika no bɛma by word of mouth sɛ nipa yira a yɛnyi ni sika but owu a na yɛtumi de ne sika no ma abusua. That is if sɛ nipa no when state ɛna sɛ ɔwɔ bank account deɛ ɛne ɔbɛtwerɛ the next of kin nti bank no with the death certificate na ɛbɛma wɔn hu sɛ okay asomesi okay mo de death certificate aba ampa wawu 7 years court declare nti na ɛyɛ court ɛna declare no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ bank no betumi gyina so ɛde ayɛ saa ebi a capture wɔ dan bi ebi a manso wɔ ho anaasɛ ebi a ɔwɔ efie bi a ɔtim ebi a wayera nti fiera ne sɛ ne rent na so anaasɛ nipa no ɔte dan no sɛ ɛnyɛ Castro dan ɛmiame dan nipa no wayera yɛnka sɛ wawu but sɛ wawu a utumi call lands commission with death certificate to go and verify the ownership and also the status of sa property no nti ɛhɔ no fa no mama yɛhwɛ wɔ no so yie say there could be some advantages in that court declaration no a ebia ebetumi aboa ne ma ebetumi aboa ne yere ebetumi aboa ne papa ebetumi aboa ne maame nti nya sɛ ebia ano kɛkɛ ne yɛde kasa wawu kɛkɛ dabi ɛyɛ mmramu nsɛm nti yes ebia legally no ana aban mmramu ne deɛ yɛhu ne sɛ yɛnu ne wu but ebia yɛyɛ abusua ne deɛ yɛnyi ntum traditionally no yɛnyi ntum because yɛda so ɛhwehwɛ no ɛna in any case sɛ nipa no mmra sɛ legally wawu sɛ yɛwɔ hɔ na sɛ Castro ba waba I don't think say there is resurfacing and that's all cyber no and to me the legal paperwork no overturning his actual existence and tisa into yes legally no there agya to mmra wo ho kwan say agya to say yetumi access the bank account the car yetumi ton the japade bi ebuso no tumi ton the hwe ma etc but say wa na say na ni papa ka ya hwe no osna de ayo hwe onya hu se nyina ya wo ho no so hu na de a de ewom bia ebuso na ye legally no it's over naturally overturns nti mesre mama ye hwe in that angle. One other confusion about Abba after listening to ne papa no.
Now we see from
the fact say papa say mempene police and as a court into me declare the dead. Court and legally so you say you be declare the dead because 7 years na so. The tell say emremu no enya ye permission. Emra da ho. Court ni here found any permission says 7 years now so a statutory imposition ɛda hɔ ya be sase and so make us say e be traditionally family e be lineage belief religion grounds religious grounds inti obeka say there yeah accept but legally there I am reduma the confusion now make is how the media will report so you report say Castro word say did the word legally come Castro is legally declared dead because the moment you carry the story as Castro is dead or the late Castro, you offend the family because the family says that and that is where for me the issue is.
Okay, all right. Medase Kofi, well, so this one here says, Kwasi, I'm with Castro's father on the VGMs. They should have consulted the family and even invited maybe 2 of them to the event. That is Alice Aduma and Odiano Bai. Maybe Spremper says, so these young musicians can't create their own words unless they copy it from their seniors without consulting them first. Okay. Interview my King Kong, Kwasi. That's Ramsey Usu Asante. I don't know who is the King Kong. You didn't add your King Kong's name to it. Point of correction, Christianers, we are Ghana for and not Akan for. We are all inclusive, not dealing with the Akan law. Dina Frimpon and our D no eba yeah. Okay, all right. Yapon Obi. Yapon just
like I said,
anything.
Conversation. I think that I would want to rather agree with Kofi on the legal conversations more. than to be dragging other people in. For me, I'm one now. I don't even. But it's an unfortunate comment. Let's just say it's an unfortunate comment, and then put it aside, and then look at the way forward to these things. But Maka said, I'm putting myself in the father's shoe as a father. And I don't think, say, I'll be happy to be hearing some of this is Obiaka so who me ba baby. Meanwhile, me kwa kushe munsuna me bani ni ho. You are rather increasing the pain of the father and the family.
Tilly, closing remarks, yeah.
Same way there. A more rem kakra, but they make kind of say. I mean, we have to pray for the family because so more on Monday na year no more show ya. Oba yera po na o hwehwa ya. Na se obi oba efrem we no so ya ni nyina ya ntino ye ntu omo hye nyame nsa okay me tu omo hye nyame nsa se nyame no ahwa omo se nya obeye na oya o na omo femu na ase oya na eso asanse we bie after 7 years no because asem no to war fresh na pain ni wo ho but now conversation is so started biom na another pain bi anka bi aka wa overcome with years no asanse we bie but ye bon price ni nyina mu nyame be hwe omo to it and we the fans too that love Castro say edu say omo pene say okay and say omo ka say okay ya ti ase a de enso betima ne be ye ne ya kire say yenso ne ye do Castro na de no so yeso ha ye pa ti na wo say me ka
Christianes.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, and you.
Me there. Makama sam kakresi. Na ochini bebria na kwese you are crying more than the bereaved. And the American
I mean me and control almost sure abrana na issue me feel kwesi.
But what we say, yeah. Kwesi ye ka ye ba ina no. Mpenefo say ento wa da. Asama ya na de bia mpenefo kan ye say ento wa da. Ena kwesi say ehum tu na sa ampawo dance wa. Wo so carpenter ni na ye papa. So what I say, mpenefo ba mu bunu no. Say ehum tu na say ampawo dance wa. Wo so wo de carpenter oba wo dance no, ono the best. But say two na say power dance so e ma won chance na na mabonten a. Aho na be wo say yes, say wi ase wo we emienu. Asam a ato papa no ene de akaso papa na mu no. Oye be ma mu say otumi dwuma agina na nanso no otumi grant a radio interview. I'm telling you. Kaso ne papa oye be ma mu. And baby bia me wo bia no. Na negie ene say de wasi akyekye ono ankasa na wire kra no. Ehye me kwese ne kran say asam no baby atwire bia no ye fa nkotwe de atwire. Because personally the man has exhibited some sense of courage. Wa hye ne hu kran na mom wa say bibi wo ba bia and the okan ye me de kra no. O say wo mo ye tobo ni na. Wo mo wan ene wo abo Castro abo mu na no. Wan kwa na abafie kwa bebisa say Castro ma wo mo didi anaso wo mo ko school. Na kwasi sa de no eya kaye ho. Asem si a first 1 month. Oh, ye be hwe ne ma no aso bi a wo papa wu na wo ma ewu. Oh, we ye ni wi a e ka be chiri ya ma aso.
Bacha yapon.
Ya e ka be chiri be ya ma aso nti. Oboa, wo be friend number si now off. Ye wo live bi si be show. Obi bi a wo fi say Odo Castro na wo love be to show abrante na yira wa yira no. Ye ka mo ate say Castro papa say Castro ema eye 4. Wo mo otakra de asabri wo mo grounding. Wo mo tiase. Enti say wo sika bi na wo adoye bi a contribute towards the children's growth and their education. Mo amukita ne iTunes account ni YouTube ni hwan account ni mesramu se sika ni begum account mu a mon kan ho say Castro ba wiasense wanya hwe kra na obebo obra o mafo e wotakrade nti mo fa sika no e fa nkokọ ekoboa e ma no
medasi Kofi ne odi betwa tokra
the mechanic say ma busia no shedding na afi so Castro adofo ne the fans na so ya mamu nyina shedding sane papa ne kan no na dia ayira ya dia ayira ye hwehwe ye hu nti wo we are hopeful ni twi ni kran den ene ye we ni daso se dachi bi no obeba na emom sanya akwasi kan akwasi na scan ye no se susuampa senti Castro is ose baby dia ye twen no
medasi well hanum seen edge media no edc Kofi Asamoah na ten kan obi na te Christianest and Tilly Ekia Nipa
Untouchable music.
What else?
This FM.
Call me Eugene.
What be the bomb better?
The question is pay for the profit to tarnish your border.
Bay 4.
Me are you free, yeah, crabby, I'm out fresh. The question is pay for the
Bay 4.
tarnish your sister.
Anyay.
Me are you free, yeah, crabby, I'm out fresh. They want to end me before my time, oh, but you will say how you go shine, oh. Or say where who was
This
power
FM.
was the oh she was close to her prime, oh. Baby I'm free yeah, enough from crowd to become a celebrity you for make your mind, oh. Or text say will reply with screenshot say how say friendliness become a crime, oh. Reading your meeting no small when him go see if he say will say me I just some swear yeah. Baby I'm free yeah, I'm trying not 2 years now you bet to I see a be a dear. And don't you know me boy any fry.
Ope Etrimasia. Opa say media na benya. Bay 4. Achedi no ye nyame na de chair ya mfem fisura ma oye ho hwe enye Eugene suffering cancer salamat pinto samike one more time echi edimedie na de bremo and you're going to hear from us again on Entertainment Review, God willing, on Thursday 2:30 till 4.
What be the bomb better?
Obey 4. Peter Square.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Tiemu Rada?
Yeah, they send me them I do much again.
Tiemu ni Pretty Joyce.
And then move me so fast so down crime.
And now I'm more European Yamagu.
Before first I call me Eugene.
Social media so my happy birthday to Esther Owusu, head of planning, Middle Belt Development Authority. With your Richard Hornum saying Mauchinkwa, have a blast. Esther Owusu, have a good one. Bay 4. I love this track. Kwasi Aboagye is my name. I'm on radio again tomorrow morning. I will need FM 100.9 and beyond. Yeah.
What else?
I can't super media. That's what is up next.
And they call me Eugene. Untouchable DJ Benson. Your baby, I need to come out.
But my name is Kwasi Aboagye. Make
Your friend is secretary. Me a abofra na mita super. Mami current jobs na my jai su e di agro. Me a 12 years and I'm in impendifon nom current syrup. Jobs ni die. Me a nem mofra pan na edu won so. I won current ama manyini fefefe. Mako school e di first a ebeju JHS 3. Mami ne me papa die. Eto da onum current syrup. Eto da nso a